what do you think the Bengals are going to do? What is going on with Joey Burrow? What is going on there?
Yeah, great question. I mean, the dude's just not healthy, you know?
Shouldn't be out there.
Is a not healthy Joe Burrow still better than the backup quarterback, you know, whoever that is at this point?
No, at
Who
this
knows?
Point, has
Who
there
knows?
been 2 games where Burrow hasn't put up a touchdown?
Yeah, I think so.
What are Burrow's
I think that honestly, that offense is averaging like maybe 7 points a game. It's really terrible. It's
Burrow
really bad.
has thrown 2 touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
And they were both against the Ravens. There have been 3
Right.
games where he has not thrown a touchdown.
That's wild.
That man is the highest paid quarterback in the league.
Yeah. I do think he probably should be sat down. But the problem is, like, with a dude like that, you can't just sit him down. He's the franchise. You just paid him like he's the franchise. You can't tell him how to control his body, how to, you know, heal or whatever. Like, you can't tell him, hey, kid, sit on the bench if he doesn't want to, you know? That's kind of the issue there. You don't want to hurt the guy's confidence. You don't want to make him upset at the team, you know, or the coaching staff or anything. You have to know that he knows what to do, you know, that's right for his body. So that's tough. That's just tough. You just got to let him tough it out if he wants to tough it out. But at some point, somebody in the locker room, hopefully one of his teammates, sits him down and tells him, like, hey, dude, we just need you healthy more than anything else, you know? That's a train wreck right now. You know, and again, that's coming from a Bears fan. I know train wrecks. you know,
you know what absolutely fucking chaps my ass though? How many people come out and blame everything and say how bad Fields is and all that? How many people have come out and said how bad Joe Burrow is? Have you heard one person come out and say Joe Burrow is doing
it's
terrible?
because he's injured.
But still, lots of times being injured too, if you can't play, you tell the team you can't play. It comes down to leadership.
To me, it's the Baker Mayfield thing in Cleveland all over again, where he played through like that torn rotator cuff. He played with like no fucking shoulder, and he hurt himself because of it. You know, he hurt his stock because of it. You know, thankfully, Joe Burrow doesn't need to worry about his stock. He's a made man. He's paid. You know.
Yeah.
So, but it's the same situation, except obviously, you know, like, I think that Baker did it because he was in a contract year and he needed to raise his stock. Realistically, he lowered his stock because of it. And there was obviously something going on with the coaching staff. But, I mean, yeah, you just can't do that to yourself, and you can't do that to the team. At one point, you need to know, like, okay, I'm not fit to be out there anymore. You know, I need to get right, because he's still hurting it every week. You know, what is it?
I mean, Jamar Chase came out. Jamar Chase came out in the preseason and said, "Hey, Burrow, sit down till week 4. I want you healthy." And now it comes down to, should he have done that?
He should have
done that. Yeah,
he should have. But the problem is, we're 5 weeks into this thing now. You can't sit anymore. Like, it's time to go make a run right now. You know, all the runs start now. They start week 4, week 5. All right. You can't be on the bench now. Like, that's the problem. He waited too long. You know, if he needed to heal, he should have taken the first 4 weeks. You can't just, you can't sit weeks 5 through 8. Those are money. You need those games.
And you know what? With the teams that the Bengals have played in the first first 4 games of the schedule, okay, you had the Browns. I mean,
Division game.
They lost 24-3.
Yeah.
Could the backup have done better? Who cares? It wasn't even the quarterback that did anything. It was the field goal. You know?
Yeah.
You lost to the Ravens 27-24. Okay, he
Division game.
He didn't look terrible in that game. He had 2 touchdowns.
Division game.
You win against the Rams 19-16. The Rams are terrible. The Rams are horrible.
I don't know. I think the Rams are probably more towards the middle than terrible. Puka Nacua. Let's talk about him, man. Whew. What a season that rookie's been having.
Yeah, for now. Once Cooper Kupp comes back, it's done. Which he's coming back.
I don't disagree, but at the same time, like Matthew Stafford is the key to wide receiver historic seasons, you know? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. LA's actually 2-2. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But the Bengals now, you lose to the Tennessee Titans 27-3.
That's a rough one.
Next game they got is against the Cardinals. If I'm the team, I'm sitting Joe Burrow. I'm sitting him.
Yo, they had a winnable schedule. Did we talk about the fucking Bengals in the offseason?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
We talk about every team.
The Bengals, I mean, yeah, they had 2 divisional games. That's rough. But they had a really winnable schedule. Just thinking about it, how we thought about it at the start of the season, we thought the Rams were going to be shit. The Titans were going to be shit. I mean, who did they play week 3?
The Bengals?
Yeah, who they play week 3?
They played the Rams week 3. They won week 3.
Oh, and then you said the Cardinals week 5. Terrible.
Yeah, Cardinals on
Those are 3 awful teams. Like, if you wanted to play it out for your squad, like for Joey B, you wanted to play it out for your fucking squad, play weeks 1 and 2. Those are divisional games. Sit your ass for 3 through 5. That's what it should have been. You know, now we are at 5, and honestly, he should sit this game if you ask me. You know, you go in Arizona, like,
yes, yeah,
I say a backup could probably handle that.
Arizona's trying to lose, so go ahead.
Apparently, except for against the Cowboys.
Because I mean, the stretch after that is you got the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Bills. Those are gonna be tough
rough.
games.
That's rough. You need a healthier quarterback for those.
The Texans looks decent right now. The Texans don't
Yeah.
look bad. You got the Ravens again. You got the Steelers. You got the Jags. You got the Colts. You got the Vikings. You got
Rough.
the Steelers. You got the Chiefs. You got the Browns. You need
That's
to be
really
healthy
rough.
that last end of your season.
Yeah, down the stretch. I don't know.
Beginning could have been let the backup take care of it, because I'd rather lose 4 games and come back with a healthy quarterback.
Yeah.
Because now you're
the first 5 weeks of their schedule were pretty.
Is he healthy? Is he not healthy? Well, it's too late now. We can't take him out. If we take him out now,
Yeah.
we're gonna go on a 3-game losing. Like the rest of his season right now, from week 6 to the end of the season, again, Seahawks,
they got a
Niners,
gauntlet.
Bills, Texans, Ravens, Steelers, Jags, Colts, Vikings, Steelers, Chiefs, Browns. Those are tough games. That's a tough strength schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely hurt his team. But again, like I said before, you know, he's the only one who knows his body, and what are you supposed to do? You just made him the highest paid man in the entire NFL. You know, tell him to go ride the bench? You can't do that. You know, and then if that news comes out, hey, coach told me to sit, really not good. Really not good.
In all honesty, the person that should tell him to sit is Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
They went to college together. They played together always. They're like best friends. They're always hanging together. Jamar Chase has 284 yards so far this season. That's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. At that point, he's got to be like, Joe, look, you're my best friend, dude. I need you to get healthy. Send someone else in, because right now, look at this. I'm not trying to be a stat watcher, but dude, 284 yards only? We had a game where I almost had 284 yards last year, you know? Like, it's just not looking good, dude. It's not looking good for us. Joe Burrow has thrown 728 yards this season so far. And I'm almost willing to bet he's not throwing over 1,000 by the end of this week. Especially if you're losing 24-3.
You don't think he's throwing, what, ballpark 300 yards this game?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The way he's played, no.
I think he ended week 1 with, what, 84 yards, right?
He went, let's see if I can see game.
I'm pretty sure it was 84 yards. So that means
82.
in the...
He had 82 yards. He had 222. He had 259. He had 165. He has not broken 260 yet.
Wow.
It's not good.
Yeah.
He has a 33.8 QBR. I don't even know. I know Fields has like a 44, which is like a 26, which I feel like that's a low QBR rating for what he's done. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a rough situation, man.